Yes. 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 Yeah, because music literally saved me. Because music helped me to like get through a lot of stuff. When I feel some type of way, I always sing and dance. Shout out to my father. He really helped me. He was the one that used to always be having me singing and dancing. My siblings didn't care for it, but I always enjoy singing and dancing. I was always doing some Whitney Houston song, literally obsessed. And now, like, I get to do it for fun and do it kind of like for a living, like, sort of, kind of. So it's like, I absolutely love it. And I know I'm a lion because I've got so much kind of like confirmation, like, okay, definitely you need to be in the music industry, but not how people think it should be done. I'm challenging the whole, society of a singer and an artist. You know what I mean? I'm doing it my way, And so, yeah, I love it. Yeah. See? Oh, yes. Oh, thank you so much. I see. Okay, so I want to talk about the yoga because literally, us being at home, we get time to be able to take care of our body, and that's a part of healing. So talk to us a little bit about, how do you heal yourself? I know that you're a yoga person like myself. I love yoga and Pilates. What can you tell us about, how you heal yourself? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. What is your YouTube handle? Ooh. Okay. I'm going to be joining you one of these days. I absolutely I can relate because recently, well, I've always been doing yoga, but I've made it my business to make sure I work out. I don't even like working out. I like just saying stretching my body and paying attention to my body, in terms of moving it, stretching it, and make sure I feel good to start my day. So Pilates and yoga and dancing, shout out to all my dance artists because shout out to Alkaline and my baby right now in Masaka. I listen to like every single morning that get me started. What do you listen to music while you do your yoga? And if so, who are your artists that you're listening to right now? Must have. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. 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 I will have to attest to that. I will have to agree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can relate to that. So it depends on the day, but sometimes I listen to that 888 frequency to just really like where you're really tuned in, and I feel like I'm like gliding on cloud nine. Like I just feel so like angelic. Then I really get those nice stretch because I'm not really focused on too much. I'm literally just focusing on stretching. And so literally it would transition into like music after I feel like I get a nice amount of that. It's kind of like what you said, filling your cup. So I'm like filling my cup with, kind of silent, but it's like not really silent, kind of like that inner strength that's coming in. And so I like that a lot. And then I move on to my music because when I put my dancehall on and my reggae, that I get that's why I have the dancer body. I have to. That's how you get the moves. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the moves. So music let me lose control. So I want to talk about healing, right? So I wanted to know. I have 4 things that I could suggest to have like a healthier thing that I have implemented. But you could go the first, like the 4 things that you have implemented throughout this whole like year or 2 year, where like I have to do this. Like I have to do this to stay sane. Like I have to. What is early to you? Is like 6, 5? What's early to you? Okay, that's pretty early. Yes, it varies. Right. Yeah. 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 True. The vitamin D. To wake up. Yeah. 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 Is that what it's called? Look, I've been doing that for years. I never knew. I never knew that's what it's called. Avianca. Yeah. 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 Because our hand heals. Yes. Yeah, I did learn that when you go like this and then you go like this and you do like this and this and really massage like right here helps and tapping on here. Like I've learned all those things to calm you down because things could really stress you out, or people could make comments, and you have to learn how to control your own emotions. And the simplest thing of doing like this and doing like this, be like, okay, I won't worry. I'm too cute to have wrinkles. Nope. Would this matter in 10 hours? No. In 10 years? No. That's not my business. Keep it moving. I'm too cute to have wrinkles. And so, yeah. Like I do that. Like when you take a shower, I've been like, being from Jamaica, what have you. Like you see your parents and like my aunts. Like she would be, when I went back home to Jamaica, she would be outside and she's just going like this, like, and it's super loud. I'm like, I used to ask like, what are you doing? She was just like, I'm massaging myself. So she's massaging herself. So it was like. And my aunt, like, she was like 80, but she looked like 40. When I say like her skin be glowing, I was like, what are you eating? That's that island vibe. That's that island vibe. So yeah. Yeah. So for me, definitely we talk about the meditation. That has been the number one thing, to meditate and have gratitude. Like lately, I just been like, I'm thanking everybody. I don't care if you broke my heart, you ghosted me, you reject. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, because that's teaching me I have something better coming for me. Okay, there's something greater for me. So it's all about perspective. So learning how to accept rejection, but rejection is just redirection. So it's really not, rejection. It's kind of like a protection, really. So I keep that in mind. Definitely my meditation, just chilling out, relaxing. I've been spending a lot of time by myself, which that's great. And then like dancing. I have to dance and sing every single day. That's every single day. That is a must, 100%. And yeah, that's what I like to do basically. So I think that was my 4, really. What else? That so what do we want to say right now? I want to give a big shout out right now because I've created a organization called Unity Fashion Institute. It's now a foundation. I'm super like I'm at cloud 1000. I did a campaign, and we reached our goal to $1,000. This is my first friggin' campaign, and I'm like I was like, because like as an entrepreneur, I'm like, oh my God, we still have that little, we have the one side, we like, girl, you can't do that. Ain't nobody gonna give you no money. Like, you ain't nobody gonna give you no, but then the other side, like, of course they are. You're phenomenal. You're amazing. You're doing great work in the in the community. Why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? And so it just gave me like, congratulations again, like Sheridonna, you're doing amazing. Continue to do that. Like, and when I woke up, I was just like, it just made my day. Like what I'm putting out in the universe, like, is making a difference. I literally get to help more students. And I literally had another like a client call me and just said, like, her daughter is artistic and she really wants, like, she's so creative and she just needs that guidance. Like, this is why you call Unity Fashion Institute, to be able to help her, to to guide her, because the mom was saying that she was having issues, like doing that trial shoot with her sewing machine. And this is where I come in, to be able to give her that confidence. Like Tasia gave me that confidence, I'm going to give her that confidence. Like, yes, you can create your own garment, and yes, if the machine breaks, you can fix it. And I'm going to show you. You just need a little bit more information to show you that you can do it. And then, like, the sky's the limit. So I'm going to be teaching her how to do sewing and being a fashion designer, it doesn't matter the obstacles that you might think you have. As long as you have that spirit, like, yo, I want to do that, you can do it. Period. So I'm happy about that. So big shout out to and basically Unity Fashion Foundation is for the community. You know what I mean? So I'm happy I get to, have like my humanitarian side come out and I can help more people and like still get to be creative because when you teach, it's like you're bettering yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you don't use it, you lose it. And so I want to be doing fashion every day. Like I'm doing fashion every single day, but at least I get to help another soul to be able to like give them that confidence. And so like that makes me super happy. Like, and we were talking about like the best part is literally you have an idea, you put it down on paper doing your fashion illustration, and then it comes to life. Like this is like it's amazing. Like this is one of my pieces that I'm wearing right now. So it's like, yeah. So I think I'm literally like obsessed with that. Like loving to take something from an idea stage and put it all the way to like manifestation stage. Like it's the most like amazing feeling that I could ever like feel. So I absolutely love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, just a little FYI. So look out. Yeah. 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 I had to tap into that source. I think growing up, like, being like the baby, everything was about me. But I know in life to like become your greatest version, it can't always be about you. You know what I mean? And so, like, that's how you get like that aha moment. Like, you're here literally to like save other people's lives, to be able to guide them. Because Maya Angelou said, if you know, then you must teach. Okay. If you have, you must give. And so, like, the universe put that, the creator put that in my heart. Like, literally, this is why I have to give what I have and teach what I know. And so, this is my students. Shout out to Webster Elementary School in Syracuse, New York. My student Heba Tuba. Shout out to Heba. I know you on Facebook. She literally inspired me to do Unity Fashion Institute. I never in my wildest dreams thought I would have a foundation. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a foundation. Nope, nope, nope. That literally just the universe said, you're gonna have a foundation. And I'm like, okay. Like she was like Miss S, because she couldn't really say Sheridonna because she was like, in the fifth, I started teaching her from fifth grade, and then I left 2 years when she was in the seventh grade. And so like she was like, once I left and she saw me on my live, she was like, Miss S, when you come to Syracuse? I'm like, well, I'm in Maryland right now. And so she's like, so when are you coming back to Syracuse? And I was like, well, I'm in Maryland right now. She was like, well, I want you to finish teaching me, fashion design. I was like, she was like, why can't you just do it online? I was like, online? She was like, yeah, do it online. And literally, that's how that Unity Fashion Institute was birthed. Like, just like that, basically. So, shout out to the universe to put that in her, to put that in me. Because it was not, that wasn't, I was destined to do that, is what I'm saying. And the crazy thing is, my teacher had recommended me to be a teacher. So shout out to Professor Long at Syracuse University that inspired me. He was like, yo, Sheridonna, you're a teacher. And he the one that recommended me to go to Webster Elementary. I was like, but I'm going to New York. I'm going to be a big time fashion designer and all these things. And I was like, I don't have time. Like, and he was like, no, you need to take this position. All you have to do is show them your resume, go and be yourself. And literally, I got the job just like that. And he was like, you see, that was for you. It was the most magical experience in my whole entire life. Like, my student was like, uh, are you a big time fashion designer? And I was like, no, I'm not a big time fashion designer. Did you know they Google me? They was like, you are big time fashion. I'm like, no, I'm not. She was like, I look at you, you famous. I'm like, no, I'm not famous. They saw like my photo shoot and all like my fashion shows. So they really like gave me that confidence, like, yeah. And then like teaching them what have you. At the end of the year, we saw like their results. So they're making their pins, their pillows, their scarves, their gloves. And so like they used to be like, I can't believe I made this. So it's kind of cool. So yeah. Yeah.
That's incredible. I used to teach kids yoga. Teaching kids is so rewarding.
Yeah.
Because they soak it up and
they're quick study. They're a quick study. They're a quick study.
And they give back.
Yes.
They give you that
yes.
They see in us what
yes.
others might not see.
And I had the best cards. One of my students said, "Oh, Miss S, you're the best teacher I ever had." I was like, me? I still have like my postcards. I look at it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna have this until forever. Like, I just love that. Like, that just put like a nice warm space, like me. Like, and then my student, the student that I taught, like now she just graduated high school. I'm like, oh my God, time has fly. And she was like, oh, Miss S, I'm going to be still doing my fashion designing. And she gave me an amazing review. It was just like, she was like, oh, because of you, I want to be a fashion designer. I'm like, oh my God, like we over here changing lives and whatnot. Like, so that's what just makes me like continue to do what I'm doing. Like, I literally love it. Like, I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes, basically. So yeah, I'm definitely happy for what's going to come, but in the meanwhile I'm just enjoying what I have right now. That's another thing with healing, is just appreciate what you have right now and not to rush the future. Just enjoy the present. So that's what I just been working on, enjoying my kids and having more one-on-one with them, and kind of like taking it easy with my business in terms of not trying to rush my process, or compare my brand for somebody that's been around for 20 years. We're just in our 4th year. So I can't expect a certain result when it's okay. I'm taking the stairs. I'm okay. I'm okay taking the stairs. So that's one thing I've learned as well too. So let's talk about our struggles. What has been your struggles? And how did you overcome them?
I think for me, I'm either a perfectionist. Sometimes I like to get it just right, and that totally blocks your intuition. Yeah. So doing it and staying in that flow. I think for me, and I heard you saying this too, Sheridonna, is as an entrepreneur, just following your intuition and not getting bogged down, not getting stuck in the weeds, getting stuck in the whatever.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think keep working too hard. Sometimes you need to take a break. Just like do it. That's why it's good to have a few things, because when one thing is not really working, you can go to next, and then that gives you energy.
Yes.
Go back to the other ones. Yeah. So that's been a challenge. I think I like to have a lot of ideas, a lot of things coming at me.
Yeah.
And so organizing.
Yes.
And that's why I relate to having the days.
Yes.
Finding systems that work for me, because my brain is different, but I like my brain. I have that ADD brain where I'm like, oh, I got all these things, and but I love that, because it breaks my heart when I have a friend or somebody I see that is putting themselves down.
Yes.
They say I have ADD, I can't. I know. A lot of my family members, we all have ADD, but doesn't
everybody to a certain degree? Like, seriously.
But but you
Yes.
also have that strength of mentors and family members. They might not be like my mom, for example. She's not always good about getting a present, or some of the things she's not good at.
Yeah.
Planning, but she's great at so many things and fun and more magical. And so I want to lean into the good things that are about me and just specific to me. I'm not going to be the person that is super organized and everything's like in every box is in a certain place.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's this. So the challenge has been to accept myself.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna have to say kudos to you, and I could definitely relate. I'm kind of like that creator, that entrepreneur. I have literally like hundreds of ideas. You guys are only seeing a few. I pick and choose. I pick and choose what I bring to the world or what I share with the world. And so I have to do more than one thing. Like, I don't know what it is, but I do. It brings me great joy. And like you said, when one thing is not where you want it to be, you could kind of do a transition and still get that fulfillment and saying, yeah, I feel good about myself because, as an entrepreneur, you have to always feel good really to be producing. If you don't feel good, you cannot produce at all. It's really challenging. Like, mm-mm. So the things, what I've been making sure that I do for myself is to always make myself feel good, no matter how challenging the situation is, how devastating I feel, how trashy I feel. I be like, look, I'm going outside. This sun look gorgeous. I'm happy. I'm happy. So even though things might be just like a tornado, if the sun is out, I'm happy. If I woke up this morning, I'm happy. I got food on my table, I'm happy. Like, I found the simplest thing. Look, I love this lipstick on me. I'm happy. Like, find something, and it goes back to that gratitude. I've learned, like, find something that you're happy about, and then you're gonna be good to go. You're gonna be good to go. It's gonna pass, and we just had to realize, if it's not important in 10 years from now, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Keep your vibe high. Keep it high.
100. And that's how that music comes in too. So um yeah, like, over this last year and a half, like, I feel like I have gained so much wisdom by being by myself, listening to my intuition, writing things down, and believing and have radical action. That's how I've been, like, getting so much stuff done. And I know people be like, yo, Sheridonna, what don't you do? I'm like, I don't change tires. But yeah, I do what I can. Basically, I do what I can. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't. Don't change tires. No, my sons could change tire. My daughter said she could change tire, but this is why we have mechanics. You know, but I do make garments that's fabulous. I do hair that's gorgeous and healthy. I could create you beautiful earrings so you can look just luxurious. I could make your makeup flawless. I can help you create a business or a product, though. I could help you with your marketing, your graphic design, and your website. Like, I could teach you about fashion. Like, I could do all those things, and I might sing you a song or a poem as well. But the tires, no, I'd be like, no, a friend of mine, because I was like, so when do I know my car needs oil? And it's like, do you hear a sound? Do you see that little button that says low? I'm like, so how do I check my thing? So literally, like, I have people been teaching me how to, like, check, the dipstick thing. So I go in there and I do the dipstick thing. And so, I know how to put gas in the car. You know what I mean? I know how to bring it to the mechanic and make them do their thing. So I know how to keep the car clean. Like I could do that. I'm gonna just stay in my lane. You know.
I think people that have so many talents, I'm happy when there's something I don't want to do. Like change the tire, right?
I won't. I will not do it. I will not do it. They say, "Oh, you can do it." No, I will not do it. So I'm leaving something for somebody else. They specialize in that. You know, that's it.
Challenge Jay.
That's it. So everybody that's coming in, what's good? Botakilla underscore Rody Wagwan. I'm talking about, my new book right now, or kind of like talking about healing and the different things that we've been using to heal ourselves throughout this whole, experience that we're having. I won't say the name, everybody already know what it is. How we becoming our greatest version, what tips have we been using to be able to become our greatest version. My book that is coming is going to be releasing October the 5th on my daughter's Isabella Shante Paris Bedell B-Day. As a big celebration, birthing her and birthing this. I felt it was right to do that. It just remember when we were having a conversation and I was like, when should I do it? It just dawned on me. And so yeah, I did it that day. My book is called I'm Dreaming Big, and it's a poem and song book that definitely would inspire you to be able to become your greatest version. It's going to help you to heal. I give you some tips. I gave you some things that I've been through to be able to, inspire you to say, yo, even though you have a hard time and you might be dealt something really rough and traumatic, like you can overcome it, but you just have to learn the different ways to be able to deal with certain situation. You know, even we were talking about mechanics, like you cannot fix a tire unless you have the appropriate tool, or it's gonna be impossible for real. So basically, I give you certain tools to be able to use to become your greatest version, and I just share, my struggles really, and then also some of my wisdom as well. So I'm sharing you my wisdom, and it's just kind of like tap into that other side that you guys have never seen before, my artistry side, my analytical side. And so, yes, I'm a supermodel, but she's also smart too. So I wanted to showcase that as well. And so, yeah. So yeah, so go and pre-order, guys, if you want to support the gal like me. And then not only that, you could just enjoy, my artistry as well. I think it'll be fun. And I have amazing pictures that you will love. If you love this phase, you have more in the book. And I have some amazing designs on there that I showcase. And then some of my top models are in there. Super excited. And different events that I've been to, the award shows and different galas and stuff. So I share kind of like a synopsis of my life thus far in the book. Yeah. And I give you like a magazine layout spread kind of vibe, to keep it nice and appealing and fresh and inviting and what have you. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. And I was like, when I finished it like super early in the morning, because I was like, yo, I have to complete this task because I told myself I was going to do it. If any, like all the authors know, when you're putting stuff on Amazon, you have like revisions when they say, oh, this is out of this, you have to fix this. So I had a nice amount of revision, and when it was done, I was like, yes. Mission accomplished. So my baby is birthed. Yes, I think that's gonna be the name of this our little podcast slash segment is gonna call congratulations. Pat myself in the back. It's been a long time coming. Seriously, it's been a long time coming. So we did our poems. Gave you guys a little juicy little situation. Share our tips. Oh, we did not talk about your book. Please tell people about your book that you have, my darling.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yay!
nice cover.
I love it.
It's all like I think you talked about your aunt who's 80. This has older adults. I mean, it's like I think it's for any age because I teach students of all ages. Like literally, I say from zero. I used to teach babies with their moms.
Yeah.
But we're all aging.
Yes.
And I wrote this book so that people would feel inspired because I think there's so much wisdom. Older adults have wisdom.
Yes.
Society does not always value that.
Yes, that is
I want to
true.
value the elders, and I want to help people to think about their lives differently.
Yeah.
We don't know if we're going to be around tomorrow.
True.
Something can happen. We want to be grateful. We want to have that gratitude for
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Live like this may be your last day. Look at that sunshine.
Yes.
Create those things. Don't wait till tomorrow. Obviously catch everything one day. So live in the moment.
Yeah.
But also, part of you living life, you're gonna live to be 100. So
Yeah.
that helps me to think about the way that I live in a healthy, balanced way.
Yeah.
So keeping that's what Super Nature is about. It's living in the moment, but also taking care of this vessel. So
This temple. Yeah.
Live on purpose.
Yes.
All that's in the book.
So do you want to share anything with us in the book?
Okay, let me see.
Yeah. Bless us with your presence.
Okay.
Guys, if you guys want to see the book, make sure you go to my Instagram. I'm going to pray that this could save, and then I'll upload this on YouTube. So it'll be on YouTube as well for my Facebook people. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I just turned it. I let Goddess pick it out.
Okay.
This is health should be your first priority. Bernardo Lapayo died peacefully at age 114 on December 19th, 2015. He saw Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig play baseball. When he was 112, he was recognized at Yankee Stadium for being the team's oldest living fan. His father, a Brazilian doctor, brought him to the United States when he was only 5 years old. He told Bernardo, your health should be your first priority. Bernardo drank a cup of cinnamon tea and sipped daily superfood smoothies. In his youth, he worked as a 5-star chef on cruise ships. Shipmates teased him, called him the rabbit eater because he ate a lot of raw foods. And now he laughed at that time. They're all dead now, he said, of those who teased him. He took up a new career in his 70s. He started practicing reflexology and holistic dietary in Queens, New York. In his late 90s, he became a longevity speaker and later an author. You can find his YouTube videos. You can look him up, Bernardo Lapayo. And his book is called Age Less, Live More.
Age Less, Live More.
Yeah, look him up. He ate at the same time daily, finishing his first meal by 5 p.m. most nights. He walked a mile and a half every day, even when he was in his 110s.
Wow.
He only used a walker when the weather was bad. He had deep faith in God.
Wow.
He made mocktails and socialized with friends. Like, he liked to party.
Yeah.
He drank orange juice soda, garnished with a cherry and orange slice. He loved blueberries, cantaloupe. He soaked his grains in legumes. He loved making black beans and rice and special barley soup. And he was very proud of his skin, which he rubbed daily with olive oil.
Yes.
And hanging, he would say. And he ate fish a few times a week, never consumed dairy. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yes.
He affirmed.
Yes.
Keep your colon clean.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
He's amazing and very interesting.
Love it. No, this is literally like though there's a lot of people like Indonesia, they live a really long time because of their lifestyle of what they put in their temple. And I think that has a lot to do with how long you live. So being plant-based, guys, think about it. And people be thinking like, oh, you eat grass, but not okay, I eat grass, but look at my skin. It must be some delicious grass. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water, you know. But no, I don't just eat grass. You know what I mean? I eat like ackee and banana and yaman, all these delicious food that's from the earth, you know. And so, look, eating a little bit, a lot of vegetables go a long way, y'all. So y'all might need to try it. So even if you eat, non plant things, maybe one day you can try, I'm gonna eat, some vegetables. I'm gonna add on more vegetables to my thing to make sure your colon is clean and drink a lot of water. Leafy greens, they say kale is spot on. Kale is spot on. And a lot of cucumbers. That I love doing my little salad. When I was growing up, I was like, I'm not eating no salad. Like I'm not, no. But I've created my own, like with kale, and then I saute broccoli very lightly, and then I do fresh red onions, and then within my saute I have my little garlic or what have you, so it's like really really good. Sometimes I put like some almonds in there. So treat your body how you want to feel.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, and you don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
He's a big example. He's a pillar in longevity.
Yeah.
It's inspiring because he really shows you, his whole life he was taking care of himself.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he let it boring. Like he was doing all the things. He was
right.
writing books. He was a doctor. He was on cruise ships.
Yeah.
He was going to Yankee Stadium. He was doing it all.
My theme is I'm living like a rock star. So it's not gonna be perfect. Yes, I love ice cream like the next person, but it's not dairy. It's something else. But still, I still love ice cream. Um, and yeah, I eat whatever I want, but everything is in moderation, guys. Eat whatever you want, but in moderation, and that goes a long way, basically.
I also have someone in the book that loves ice cream, and I think he likes whiskey. It's not all about whiskey. He's like
Yeah. Filato. Gelato. It's gelato.
Okay,
Yeah. Love. Okay. You want to get my attention? Give me a big, nice little quart of gelato. Not just anyone. I only just like the one with the pistachios in there. That's the only one. Like when I go to the store and they don't have it, like I'm so upset. I'm devastated. Like, and then like the grocery man, like he knows me by now, and he's like, "Oh, Sheridonna, I'm gonna make sure I get it next time you come." Like, yo, the last time he bought me another, because I'm like, I'm not buying anything. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy it for you," so he bought me another one so I could try something else. I was like, oh, okay, but I didn't like it, so I'm like, I don't care. Like what you like and be happy. I like what I like. I'm happy with that. So that's it. So what is your final word? We literally did our hour and some change. I feel good about it. We had our little powwow. What is it that what is your, we're talking about dreams. What is your dream? What else do you want to accomplish? You're a writer now. You help people and all these things. You do your yoga. You're a businesswoman. You're successful. What else is on the roster for you?
I want to travel, write more books. I'm going to go back to DJing. I love DJing.
We're here. That's why I love my podcast. That's why I love. If you were not here on this live with me, I guarantee I will be on my computer DJing for you guys. That's why I love my podcast. I have to. It's so much new artists out here that has to be shared. Like simple.
There's so much. And I want to take up roller skating.
Oh, nice.
I did that a while ago, but I don't have roller skates. I need to buy new ones.
Do you like the one that's 4, or do you like the 2 and 2?
I like the 4.
We're here. That's the one I want too, because I went to the store and it was like, oh no, we only have the 4 and 1. I'm like, that is so like, no, I don't want that. I want the back in the day one. So if you find a place who has it, please DM me. Let me know. I need that in my life.
But
Yeah,
there's some online to look up roller skates and
roller skates.
yeah,
Yeah,
I yeah, I'm gonna consult some of my. I have some skating teachers in my life,
yeah, I love
and
it.
so I'm gonna go back and there's a lot. There's a lot of yeah, roller
Yeah,
skating
it's so
culture.
fun and therapeutic. But I really truly want to do it on the beach though. Like seriously, like I'm gonna go to Cali and I'm like, I'm skating, I'm seeing the ocean and the water crashing. I'm like, I'm living my best life. Like it only makes sense, you know. Have my
Yeah,
little two piece or what have you, by Sheridonna Designs, of course, selling. And
love that.
and yeah, so one of these months you be like, I'll be like, Elise, I'm in Cali. Come through to the beach. Like what? Yes. We have a nice, beautiful, house on the beach ready to go. Hey, 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 hey. I'm like, congratulations! I finally did it. A house on the beach.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't
Yes.
wait for that dream to come
Yeah.
true.
Yes. Okay, so travel more definitely. Okay, so where do you want to travel first? Where like
Oh, that's a good question. Where do I want to travel first?
yeah,
I've never been to Bali. I've never been. There's so many more places. I've gone to Europe. I've gone to. I've gone to Mexico. I love Mexico. I mean,
nice.
I'm close on the West Coast. There's certain parts of Mexico. It's pretty easy to get down there.
Yeah.
I
Somebody said Bora Bora was like I've seen some TikTok stuff. I'm like, that's Bora Bora. Like what? The water is just outstanding, and they say it's really frugal there. Like it's not expensive at all. So I mean that's
yeah,
pretty. And of course, I got to go back home. I got to go to JA real quick, and just hold up vibes for me.
yeah,
And I want to
yeah.
go to Paris. My daughter name is Paris. When I was actually a senior in college, I was supposed to go to London and Paris, but it didn't work out. I was so upset because I got a full ride to go there, but that's a whole nother show and that's a whole nother topic. But I'm destined to go to Paris, and um, where else do I want to go? I want to go to Japan, even though it's overpopulated, but I just want to go there for a minute and see. Um, and of course, I got to go to Africa. I have to go to Nigeria. I have a few people there. I'm like, oh, Sheridonna, you have to come to Nigeria. You have to come to Locos. I hope I'm saying this right. Locos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to go there. And where else? Um, my number one thing. Where else I say I want to go? Oh, I want to go to Puerto Rico. That's definitely on my list. I have to go to Puerto Rico. I have to. It's a must. Um, and in Costa Rica, a really good friend that I went to college with, Betsaida. She's from Costa Rica, and oh my God, their water is as beautiful as Jamaica water. So I definitely, and I want to go see those big turtles. They're known for their turtles. So she's always raving about turtles. I'm like, I have to see it up close. So yeah, those are pretty cool. Um, yeah, I definitely believe I need to travel the world as well to kind of get inspired with more cultural things for my design. So I want to tour the world too. So I can relate to that.
Okay. Yeah. And also, I think the other thing for me is I follow my intuition. I don't know, now it's hard to travel, let's face it. And
Yeah,
so when you say where do I go, I don't have a plan, but I know from past experience, like things are gonna it's the
you're gonna
universe will
lie.
tell me the next place to go.
Yes,
It's gonna be
agreed.
like there. So
Agreed.
I'm just kind of waiting for the right place, and
Yeah.
I like all the places you've mentioned. Like I've been interested in many of the same places, but I let the place pick me. It's like this is supposed to come to me now.
Yeah.
So I almost don't want to say where I want to go first
Yeah.
because
It'll
that
come
place
to
is
you.
that place is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Elise just got to be here.
Yeah. I definitely can relate. Like, what, 2 months ago, I was trying to, like, the universe said, go to Miami. I went to Miami, had the most fabulous time. So,
Yeah.
I really love Miami very much. It just
Yeah.
have a nice island vibe. The water is nice. The environment is nice. The people is nice. Like, I could get all the food that I want. Like, from like back home. Like, yo, when I went there, I was like, yo, I forget some breadfruit and some aki. Oh, if you don't know what breadfruit, I need for you to look that up. Like, it's so
Okay.
good. And
Yeah.
you, oh my god, if I'm gonna be doing a cook off. And
Okay.
what I'll probably do, shout out to Jerome Arab, because me and my friend, he's an artist from Zimbabwe. I interviewed him, and we're gonna be doing a cook-off. I'll probably incorporate some breadfruit in it, and then I probably do aki. So I will show you guys a little bit about my culture and why I love like Jamaica so much, and I love like my culture and all the food, and it's so friggin' delicious. Like, oh, child. I was in Miami, like living my best life. So, yeah. I love to cook, FYI. What is one thing people don't know about you? I love to cook and I was a lifeguard. What is your thing?
Oh, what is my thing?
Yeah.
People don't know about me.
Yeah.
I was a class clown. I like to be a jokester. I like to
What?
the award. I got the class clown.
I would never. I would never imagine.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love. Well, I feel like that. Just go for like the humor.
Yeah.
Like what is the funny thing in the situation? How can
Yeah.
we use
Yeah.
that? Because that raises my vibration too.
Yeah.
Laughter.
Yeah, we gotta have humor in our life. This is why comedians would never go out of style, because without comedians, like, life could be kind of boring. You know what I mean? So we gotta have some fun things in there. So that's why I like cracking a lot of jokes or what have you. So yeah. Um, Era, like, you're so funny. I'm like, look, I'm living my life. So my life is funny. Shit, I'm just telling you, it's a lot of things people would not believe, but yeah, it's life. Like Kevin Hart be like, yo, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make it up. So
That's right. That's right.
yeah. So any final word? Tell us your handle. What's your handle?
I'm
How can we
I'm a
reach you?
couple. I'm right now I'm Elise Yoga. I also have super agent underscore.
I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, nice.
That was just birthdays. It's like back in the day, kind of birthdays and different people that are living their best life at any age, because that's inspiring to me.
Yes.
And then I also have Mystic Flavor
Nice.
for Instagrams. And my tip is just put your hands on your heart, because your heart has so much wisdom. Like our minds have wisdom, but there's a different wisdom in your heart. It's it's like the kind of wisdom that you can use creatively, and it's gonna give you intuition and a different. I think it's gonna be more expansive. And if you get lost, if you're stuck on something, or you're feeling like you don't know what to do next, put your hands on your heart and ask yourself, because your heart knows.
Nice. Nice. I love that. I'm gonna have to use that. Okay, so big shout out to Lewis Howes, right? So on his podcast, he has a question where he says, um, kind of like, if what do you want people to know you by? What is your legacy? What do you want people to know you by? If they didn't read about you, they didn't know anything about you, they just saw you like for that particular day. What do you want people to know about you?
I would want people to know that I respect them, I see them, I love them. I think coming from, it's like I want to just come from the heart, and
Yeah.
they see me, and I break
Yeah, nice. I think a lot of creators we have kind of like similar things. Like we see other people and we want other people to see us. So definitely I can relate to that. For me, just my authenticness and my ability to forgive and to love no matter what. Like, some people could hurt you, but you could still love them. So my ability to love no matter what, um, is what I want people to like my heart. So I want people to remember me about my heart and, um, my giving spirit. Even if I might be low, I will still give you whatever I have. So yeah, that's what and and also to teach what I know as well. So I'm always, no matter what, always teaching somehow, some way, either whether I like it or not. So that's the spirit I have. So yeah, it's been totally fun. This should have been a podcast. Like, why was I not? But I would say I am on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we are on Twitch. So this will still be there. So I was thinking ahead, that visionary vibe. I was like, this is like a time and moment that we can't get back and we can't rewind it. So why not press play? You know what I mean? So we will always have that. I pray that I'll be able to save this so I could have this on our something on here as well. So yeah, it's been absolutely a pleasure just connecting with you. Shout out to Clubhouse Creator because it's literally changing lives. You know what I mean? Without Clubhouse, I would have never met you and we would have never connected in this way. And I'm pretty sure we have inspired, all the people that's been coming on here and that's going to see in the future. So, yes, the best is yet to come. I would leave, this live to say, guys, if you feel like doing something that, you're super passionate about, just do it. Don't worry about how you're going to do it. Just start and start now, period. Don't even, just do it. Just do it. As you progress, you'll learn. Okay, it's better to have a product that's not perfect than not having a product. So just go do it. So yes, guys, it's been absolutely a pleasure. We about to be out. I think right now we're gonna vibe out to my brother all the way in Cali. My brothers that's in Cali, and I'm gonna be playing this song called Genius Funk. Okay, shout out to Sean Monza and my dude Reynolds C and the whole squad in Cali. Okay. 3 of the most intelligent. Yes, so it's been a pleasure. Let's vibe out. Hey, a little bit of genius fun. I love this song. All we want is our respect. Hey. I'm a seasoned vet plus a complex threat. The realest you ever met. I don't have steps. So if you guys don't know, Genius Fun, go look it up on YouTube, guys. I was slow motion, making no noise and causing no commotion. Powerful as an ocean. I just want to win. Take it. So I want to give love to my brothers. My son jamming right now. Okay. Yes. What your worth is, they seen it before. Indeed, he's a more. And we got a legacy we need to restore. We have a legacy, so a little bit of genius fun. Yes, I just wanted. We started out with a banger and we ended out with a banger. What's good, DC Native Son? Yo, I finally did it. You remember the discussion that we had? I finally did it. I wrote a book. Like, that's my other DC Native son. He's like that guy when it comes to poetry. He has been doing it for so much years in DC. He's like a pillar of poetry, guy. And like we had like a powwow with another friend of mine. She's a lawyer, but we all have that other side where like, yeah, I'm a lawyer, but really in secret, I'm a poet too. I do poetry. And so she had her her book release also on Instagram, and we all had like a powwow. Shout out to Ayakane. You know, we all was having like a discussion, and I was just saying I was so inspired by them, and I told them that I was going to write a book, and here we are a couple months later. So it just manifested like that. So big shout out to you, DC underscore native son. We got the one and only pretty girl babe up in this house. Okay. Shout out. Okay, you know I didn't forget you though. Hold on. Where's my thing? Hold on. I gotta give a big shout out to my girl real quick. Where's my I had my lip gloss. I gotta give love to my peoples. Hold on, guys. 1 second. You can say it's probably that. Plus, words are powerful when it's embodied with rap, and our quality is supplying you the cleanest around. Cause it was cleverly combined with that genius sound. Oh no, we're the genius. You're the intelligent genius. We're the genius. I love to be a genius. We're the genius. Okay, we back. Great things take time. I gotta give a big shout out to my girl Shane's Beauty Cosmetic. I'm about to put some of this on right now. Okay. Look at all this greatness. It goes on so nice and smooth. And literally, guys, I love adding. I had the MAC on today, okay, with a little bit of a good old Vaseline goes a long way, but I like the color one, right? And then I love adding this. It just gives like a nice little color to it, right? The brand is called Shane's Beauty Cosmetics. So she just came on the live. Big shout out to her real quick. The packaging, I did a review on her on YouTube, so go and check it out. The package is absolutely beautiful. Presentation was beautiful. The prices is great. And she has a variety of colors, so she have a shade just for you, and you can just wear it as like a lip gloss, and it have like a little bit of color to it. So this, she gave me like the nude. So literally, I could put it with any other lipstick. So I really like that. If you want the gloss, you can have it. If you want like the pink, you can do it, or the red, you can do it. So, and she's actually in London, guys. She's in London. Okay. So this is the international brand. She's doing amazing things. She gave me the eyeshadow and all these things, and I gotta hold on, guys. I gave the package that originally she came because my daughter loved this so much. She was like, "Mom, I have to have this," because she gave me lashes, and my daughter was like, she loved the case. So this is what mom do. We give. So I said, okay, you can have it. So this is. It came this, and then it had like a little another pouch. It was so pretty. Oh, guys, you be glowing, child, please. So big shout out to Shane's Beauty Cosmetic. Really love it. So yes, this is what I do. I promote people that's doing the damn thing. If I love you, you'll know. That's all. Yeah. So yeah, that's all. So I appreciate that. Before we roll out, I have to put my dude real quick. His name is Jerome Arab. He's the guy I'm going to be doing a cook-off with. I'm going to play one of his songs because he said that song is mine. Okay, because I love that song, period. Okay, so I'm going to play that real quick so you guys can hear it. It's called Vibrance, and it's only fitting that I play that song right now because I'm a vibrant thing. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes, like 1 minute, and then we're going to sign off. Okay, this is how it sounds. Yes. You're my vibrant thing. Hey. Made me wind up in my cell phone ring. You're my vibrant thing. You're my vibrant thing. You're so fly. Baby girl, you just my type. Keep it going. Sample. Sample. You're my wind up thing.
Tell me where do I sign up for that?
Hey,
Ain't no love.
better than
Got all these niggas
going crazy.
on the
Dance floor.
Baby, only you
Dance some more. Okay, I didn't even show you guys the drip of the day. The drip of the day. This was the drip of the day. Original design by yours truly. And what I did was I made really cool, like intricate, random, but they all intertwined. So your body get a bit of me. Hey. So that's the drip of the day. And it hits me right above my knee, and you have a mini split. So you can wear this, like even if you're a real estate agent, you can wear this. If if you're that girl that you have like a brunch or something, you want to look nice and fresh, you can wear this. It could do more off the shoulder, all depends. If you're having like a dinner date with your bae or a nice date with whoever, you can bring it down just a little bit, just to the night is getting, so you can just bring that down a little bit and have more fun, show more shoulders. But if you're just, during the day, you can just bring it up or what have you. So yes, you can have fun and you can do more accessories. But I like the minimalist look, and I paired it with these. Since we're having a party, I wanted to have a party vibe, and so I chose these gold, kind of like crystal, kind of like party vibe thing, and they have like, it's just, we're partying, so we're having fun. And I just did the minimalist makeup, what have you, and then I just left my hair natural. I literally just put a little bit of styling cream in my hair and just left my hair natural. So that was the vibe for today. I don't really have any other accessory. I just want to keep it nice and clean and polished. This is my author look. So remember, we got to dress apart. So because we're a custom fashion designer, you can to contact us for anything, make sure you go to SheridonnaDesigns.com. That's SheridonnaDesigns.com. And then you could contact us. If you guys want this ensemble, I can make it for you. It is custom designed. So I believe there's nothing better than a garment fitting you to perfection, period. You know what I mean? Because if you look good, you feel good. And the worst thing is, number one, you look like somebody else. And number two, it doesn't fit you. You're not going to feel confident. It doesn't matter where you are. So I believe like I had to be that custom design person, because growing up, having that island body, like where it's kind of like you have a big tush and then the boobs are there and then your hips is there. And it's like, I got stuff going all over. So I couldn't find stuff that, number one, fit my body, that complements it, and number two, have my style. I can't find this garment nowhere. It's not there. So I literally start creating the things that I wanted. And it was just crazy. I didn't even know I was a designer, not until I went to my graphic design school, and I was just designing and sketching. I didn't even know it was a fashion. That's what it was called. And my teacher, Elise Shelton, shout out to her, from Bryan and Stratton College in New York. She was like, Sheridonna, you're a fashion designer. I was like, what? She was like, you're a fashion designer. And I was like, what? And needless to say, after I graduated Bryan and Stratton College, she gave me a recommendation to go to Syracuse University. And I showed her my portfolio because I was playing with fabrication. I didn't know how to do a crochet at the time. That's a fashion illustration. I was playing in my notebooks. I already had my own sketches or what have you, but it was super easy to get in. So literally, it was inevitable for me to be a designer, because I'm a leader, I'm eclectic, And I have so much to share with the world, and I'm super creative. So here I am, 7 years later. And so, yeah, I love to like stand out from the crowd. I've learned to embrace it. It's fine. And yeah, people love my style, and I literally love my style. I love standing out. I love being the best dressed. That's the number one thing. And so yeah, I love using designing as a form of expression as well, because if you say that you are, even we say you are a real estate agent, and then you go in like, like you're going to do Pilates, no one's going to believe you. You know what I mean? So you have to know how to dress for each occasion. And I literally know that I perfected that. I mastered that. Like I know how to dress for each occasion. And I'm here to share that with the world to be able to help you. I can look at you and tell you what looks good on you, down to your hair, being like a hairologist, and a hairstylist for over 25 years. I like somebody I was working with gave me a pin and it said 25 years. It dawned on me like, bruh, but I'm only 21 though. Like, how I'm gonna be in the business for 25 years? And so like I've been what? I've been a hairstylist for what? So yeah, I just love being able to get somebody dressed from head to toe. And I exercise that I know how to do it very well by doing it for myself. So, that's what I do. That's what I do. So yes. So we're 9 minutes over, but it was absolutely a pleasure. And we definitely have to do it again. And to be continued. Thank you for connecting with me and being here with me and being patient and sharing all these things. And we're gonna have to do a Pilates sessions together. We're gonna have to do some Pilates together and some yoga things together. I'm here for it. All right, to be continued, guys. I love you. I'm going to finish off with my favorite quote. Do not confuse a creator with a dreamer. A dreamer only dreams, but a creator, she's going to always bring her dreams into reality. So, yeah. And I'm Sheridonna, and I'm done speaking for now. Adios. And share. Okay, guys. Yes, and we out. See you later, guys. Peace.